Ladies and gentlemen, you may have noticed something in the video. That is the lack of anybody else here. There's no annoying Irish guys here to talk about how expensive cards are or to scream in weird Gaelic phrases when they pull things. None of that. Just me and my Pokemon cards. Something that is long overdue on this channel, honestly. And that is this. Prismatic Evolutions. Or just any set in English whatsoever. We've been riding the Japanese here hard for a while because it's been hard to find English sets. I walked into a shop the other day and I just could not help myself. I've been yearning for opening up cards that are just impossible to find realistically, but I found them and I spent too much on them, but you know what? Damn it, this channel and you guys deserve to see some prismatics. So not only do I have one booster bundle, I have 6, which equals 36 booster packs, which is a booster box of Prismatic Evolutions. That is not something that exists, but it exists in the title today, baby. We got a booster box. We're hunting for Evolutions. We're not gonna be upset if we don't get any Evolutions. Expectations are low. If you have low expectations, it's easy to meet them, which is something my parents probably understand raising me. Ha 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 ha, round of applause, what a great joke. But anyway, let's open up some Pokemon cards, shall we? Let's not talk about it. Let's just get into it. I've been wanting to do this for so long. There's a part of me that doesn't even want to open these. Like, I feel like if I keep them sealed, then whatever God pack that I desire will stay inside of them. But the moment I open them, the God pack disappears like a magic trick. Obviously, that's not how that works. That makes no sense whatsoever. But in my brain, it makes a lot of sense. Let's get into it, shall we? So we're gonna do this 6 packs at a time because I did not open them in advance. Because let's be honest, if I pull something crazy, we may not open the rest of them. I've never even held one of these, let alone opened one. And there they are. The fruit of our labors. The videos that I have uploaded over the days and weeks and months and years have paid for these packs, which means I'm gonna get 6 non-holo rares. Hopefully we didn't just jinx it here. I don't remember what the card trick is for this set. I don't... Oh, there we go. What are you doing here? I need you to come out of the package. Release yourself from the void. Here's a code card for you guys. Let me just see if this is an energy card here. It is. Okay, so it's just one. Oh, and we're starting with a holo energy. Chris, I know you're watching this. Suck on that one, buddy. That's a good start. Or maybe that's a bad premonition. Maybe that's as bad. Maybe this is as good as it's gonna get. I hope not. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it. We have a Pinsir. What a handsome little devil. Larvitar, what is he running from? Or maybe he's running excitedly towards the camera, not from it. You know what I mean? Like, nothing's chasing him. He's just a fat little dude. Houndour. Oh, look at that. Huh? What's that back there? In case you guys are wondering and typing in the comments, that is a signed Arita Houndoom and a signed Arita Scizor. 2 of my favorite Pokemon ever. And they were signed by the artist himself, the OG. And, yeah. Some of my prized Pokemon possessions. We got a Dusclops here. Professor Daddy's Scenario. What a handsome guy. You know when a guy is handsome like that in Pokemon, he's bad news. Every time. We got a Shaman. Look at that. I remember when pulling a Shaman was something exciting, and now he's just an uncommon card. Poor guy. Bug catching set. Ooh, a beautiful Pokeball Flareon. Look at that. God, that. Can we get the holo pattern there? Come on, get it in there. Get it. Look at that. That is gorgeous. That is beautiful. The fact that you can see the texture on camera just goes to show you that English sets are starting to pick up on what Japan has been doing for a long time, and that is just the quality of everything, and God, am I glad to see it. What else we got in here? We got Amorous, and... a Sylveon! Guys, I said I wanted Eevee... I didn't say that earlier, because that was not English. I said I wanted Evolutions. We are getting Evolutions, baby. Look at that. Magical Shot. That's when a wizard... Well, you can figure out the rest. You can fill in the blanks there. You guys know my sense of humor. It's a scary place to be. Just a little silly. A little silly. Well, what a start, okay? Let's get on the positive train right now. This is exciting, guys. We've got 35 more to go. If there is a God pack hiding in here, I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna do a dance like things that you have never seen before. And it will be the most exciting moment of all of our lives. Promise. No, I don't. I will break that promise right away. Furfrou, his ability is Fur Coat. Someone gave up on that one. Riolu, beautiful. What a fantastic art. Love that. Friends in Paldea. Lopunny, nope. Alucha, Such a great Pokemon. Give us more flying fighting types. Techno Radar. We've got Carmine, or is it Carmen? Like Carmen Sandiego, but that was spelled differently, was it not? We're gonna call her Carmine, which is none of the things I said earlier. Riolu, they heard me talk about how good the art was, so they gave me another one. Goldeen, look at that. Well, I wanna look at that a little bit closer. Wow, I love that. That's a good looking art. It was just the 4th of July here a few days ago in the United States. This Goldeen is clearly a patriot. What else we got? Come on. Oh, it's a Dunsparce. He's only got 2. You know what I would love? In the game, sometimes you get lucky and you get 3 little sausage links on the Dunsparce. If somehow the artist had made a version of this that had 3, and they randomly inserted them into the cards, or into the packs, and then that was like a very rare Dunsparce. Yeah. Somebody at Pokemon is watching this video right now and just took some notes. I promise you. Just, yes, let's add a section to the Dunsparce. He looks really good. Boom. So we got a Sneasel. Execute. Boys are chilling. This guy's having a hell of a time. Larry's skill. What is it? What are you skilled with, Larry? We got Dunsparce. Briar, little country boy. Slow King, wash the slate clean. Some of these translations on the attacks, I swear, they probably rolled off the tongue better in Japan, I swear. Binding Mochi. We got the old pregnancy pillow, it's back. Leafeon, just a regular reverse, not a Pokeball or a Master Ball. I couldn't remember what I was trying to say. Hoot Hoot. I don't know why I thought that was the rare for some reason. I forgot that there's 2 in here. Oh, we got something. Steel Mask Ogerpon, let's go. Look at that little dude. That freaky little creature back there. Stealing the faces from the creatures he's mad at. Or something like that. I don't exactly know what his lore is or how he does the things that he does, but he's a strange little dude. We're gonna set you down here. We don't want to cover up the Flareon. Flareon is too cool to cover. Until we get something a little bit more exciting than Flareon. Not to say that Flareon's not exciting, you know what I mean? But if we pull, like, I don't know, a Flareon secret art or secret rare, you know what I'm trying to say. Art rare. Secret art, illustration rare, because, you know, every region and they're all different. We can't just have a unified system here. That would only make sense. Can't be doing that. Can't be making any sense. That would make sense. Anyway, all right. We got a Dreepy. We got Milky Mama. Moo Moo Rolling. I love how they're trying to incorporate, like, the whole rollout thing from the game here. It just keeps on going and going. Professor's Research, just an absolute classic card. Perfume Press from old Romatisse. This is a great art. I like that a lot. Great Tusk. Briar. Little country boy comes back to visit us. Professor Mommy. Like I said, if they're hot, they're bad. You know how it goes in Pokemon. Slowpoke. Look at him. There's just not a bad Slowpoke art. And I think it's just because he's such a great design Pokemon. He's always fantastic. There's that little boy running away. And that's a full art Atticus. That is sick, man. I love the colors on that. Holy crap. Anime characters are always doing the coolest shit with their hands, and I take pictures and I just put them like halfway in my pocket because I feel awkward. I've said this before, but they just always look so much cooler than I do. Like, I would never be able to put my hand up, like, to the camera. Wait, what is he doing? I just look like a paraplegic. Like, I don't look cool. He looks awesome. If I do it, I look like I'm like people are like, are you okay? Like, do you need to go to the doctor or something? It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work the same. I want to be a badass anime character that can do cool things with their hands. I'm just really awkward. It's not fair. There's your code. Do you guys actually use these codes? Is there somebody in the comments that can tell me that they've been using these over the years, or if I've just been showing these off and throwing them away and nobody's ever used them? I don't know. I've always been curious about that. Like, should I just keep them? I'm trying to give you guys back some stuff. Another research. Applin. Or as I like to call this one, Sacklin. No reason. Area 0. Pyroar. One of the Pokemon that just okay, never mind. Buddy Poffin. Dracloak. Is that a Pokeball? Yes, it is. Look at that. I love the Pokeball and Master Balls. Just anything that has a buttload of texture on it. Look at that. Ah, fantastic. I'll take 14 of them. We got an Eevee with a big old forehead. My God. You're not gonna beat this guy in a thinking competition. And a Whimsicott. I don't know what just happened to my voice there. A cute little thing. I don't know what the hell a Whimsicott is. With like a cotton ball? A sentient cotton ball? That's cute, right? I think it's cute. We'll put you up there. You're next in line, buddy. You are the featured Porky Man. I gotta say, these little 6-packs aren't too bad. We've gotten pretty much almost something every pack, which is, you know, more than you could really ever hope for. Let's be realistic. You can't expect to get something like that very often, so. Let's not get our hopes up, but I'm excited. This is the last one in our first 6-pack. We are 6th of the way through a booster box. Noibat, Black Belt's training. That's a sick art. That would look sick as a full art. Slowpoke, love that of course. Hippopotas, Bronzong, Earthen Vessel. Yeah. Rescue board, little Tony Hawk board. We got Groudon. He's got some swelling power, and then he gets a Magma Purge. Jesus Christ. Dusclops, and Chow. That artist knew exactly what they were doing with this one. We're gonna move on to the next box now. We don't like sultry Espeon around these parts. That is what the kids would call a little sus. All right, on to the next 6 we go. There's your code card. Everybody, yeah, here's your code card. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. We got a Riolu. Professor's Research. Duskull, he is up to no good. Actually, given that belly size, he clearly just raided the fridge at midnight and didn't want you to find him. But you found him because he made too much noise. Slowking, Buddy Poffin, Bug Catching Set, okay. Got Black Belt's training. Still think it needs a full art. Beautiful card. Bronzor, that's a lot of silver on that card. Good lord. And, oh, we got something. We got the, what is it? Hearthflame? I don't think I've ever said the fire teal mask, the fire mask Ogerpon before. Hearthflame. Okay, there we go. Look at that. It's gonna be an Ogerpon kind of day, it looks like. Is it the same image of Ogerpon in the corner every time? No, I think, well, there's definitely a theme here. I don't think that the actual little Ogerpon guy in the corner is the same though, but I could be wrong. I'm not gonna sit here and do a deep study of it either, to be honest with you. We got too many packs to open. That's what you guys want to see, right? Not me sit here and do a deep analytical dive on an Ogerpon card. I mean, somebody wants to see it, I'm sure. Sorry to let you down. We're not doing it today. 1. Okay, yep. Hey! There you go, Chris. I'll probably give you these, let's be honest. We got Bronzor. Aromatisse. Or is it Aromatis? I don't know. Eevee with the big old forehead. The Powdon. Regigigas. Jewel Breaker. That's a cool attack name. I like that. Carmen San Diego. Great Tusk. That's what mammoths would say to each other when they were hitting on each other. Great Tusks. Anyway. Explorer's Guidance. We got a Pokeball dude. It's a dude with a Pokeball. Spritzy. And a Noctowl. Jewel Seeker. So we got Jewel Breaker and Jewel Seeker. Noctowl seeks the jewels. Regigigas, he breaks them. Or they break them. I think it's an androgynous creature. Look at that. We love it. All right, let me get this energy in a sleeve. And let's get our dude in a sleeve as well. All right. We got another grass. Dreepy. Milky Mommies. We got a, was it a Habon? Is it a Haban? We got a Hibachi Berry. Noibat. High Roar. Festival Grounds. Sea King, that's a great art. That matches well with the Goldeen, I think, if I recall correctly. Professor's Research in a reverse. Glaceon in a reverse, nice. We like the Evolutions. Chow! Iron Thorns. That's pretty sick looking. I do like the future and ancient cards. Even if it is just a robot version, you know? It's just him, but robot form. I think we might have been able to do a little bit better. You know, the ancient forms show like there was some sort of like evolution that happened there over time. They evolved from ancient creatures. And now they're just robots. Just a bunch of robots. I refuse to believe it. Here's your code card. Papa Toss. Big Head Eevee. You got a cute little Spritzy. Pupitar, where the hell is that guy going? He is flying. How is he flying if he has no appendages to launch him? Was he thrown? I gotta know. Pregnancy Pillow. Area 0. Pyroar. We got the Chillin' Eggs. Hell yeah. We got the Black Belt that needs a full art. And we got a Terapagos EX. Look at these 6-packs are hitting, y'all. That is a crazy looking turtle. I dig it. There you go, little sleeves. You need to be coaxed out, persuaded even. All right, we got 2 more of the second 6-pack. This video is probably going to be a little bit longer than maybe I have thought. We are slow. I am slow, guys. I am so sorry. Sneasel, Professor's Research. Oak is looking so happy there, so proud of himself. Dusclops. Dunsparce, Earthen Vessel. We got Diplin. That is so funny. He's just like trying to fit in with the other apples, even though he's clearly 4 times their size. I'm not reading all that. Bronzor, Spritzy, and an Iron Boulder. That is clearly not a boulder. That is a Pokemon. What are you talking about? Code. All right, last pack of the second 6. Yep, last pack of the second 6-pack. Why am I struggling to say that? Dreepy, Milky Mommy, Professor's Research, Aromatisse. We got a bug catching set, so you can catch you some critters. Briar, Slowking, another bug catching set, so you can catch some more critters. Duskull, and a Dusknoir. Oh, would you look at that? It's a big old happy family. All right, everybody. First pack of the third 6-pack bundle. Which 6-pack bundle will be the best? So far, I think the first one is definitely on top. But maybe I'm wrong. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments. Type it right now. Do-dee, 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 dee. Okay, you did it. I'm so proud of you. Professor's Research. We got a little Scully Man. Slowking. Seen a lot of repeats here on the commons and stuff, but I guess that's to be expected when there's more secret rares and stuff than commons. Glass Trumpet. Pregnancy Pillow. Ooh, we got a Pheasantipity. That's the first time seeing that one so far. Very cool. Noibat. What a cute little dude. It's another Atticus! He heard me liked how much I liked the colors on the card that he figured he'd come back out and say hello yet again. Well, that's a terrible card too. Oh my goodness, Atticus. They did you wrong, my boy. You got a cool art. What a terrible effect. I'm so sorry. It's a discard and draw 7. Actually, no, it's a shuffle and draw 7. But your opponent has to be poisoned. Which I guess if you're playing Atticus, it's probably a poison deck. But just play Professor Research. Dreepy, Milky Mommy, Riolu, Aromatisse, Pregnancy Pillow, Area 0. We got the Pyroar. Get that. Ooh, we got a Pokeball Poffin. Buddy, Poffin Pokeball. Try saying that fast 4 times. Is it 5 times? How many times are you supposed to say it fast? I don't know. Buddy, Poffin Pokeball. Buddy. That went poorly. Very, very poorly. Iron Boulder. Cha! Dun sparse. Only has 2 segments. They did not go back and sneak in a 3rd segment after we talked about it earlier, which I guess would be theoretically impossible, but a guy can dream. Buddy, you're going in front of Office. I just called him Office. His name is Atticus, and I called him Office. We're not nearly far enough into this video for me to be struggling to speak already. That's not a good sign. That's not what we want to see. Or here. Or I'm punching microphones. This is going downhill quick, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna go badly. Almighty Pokélords bless us! With a Houndoom. He was summoned by his friend. Dreepy. Milk Mother. That berry. Executor. We haven't seen that yet. That looks great. Explorer's Guidance. High Roar. We definitely haven't seen that yet. Houndour, look at that. We got a reverse. Pincer. And a Monkey Dory. You know what? I'm gonna sleeve that up. That is a very, I don't even know how valuable Monkey Dory is, but it's a very playable card, and it's nice to have for when I want to build a deck. Do you feel? Because I like building decks that revolve around weird conditions and effects and stuff like that. I don't really like playing meta decks. If you want to play meta decks, that is totally fine. The world is not judging. I am. Just kidding. It's not that serious. I just don't like playing them. I like playing anti-meta. Rogue decks, if you will. You know? The funniest things. Things that you look at and be like, that's not gonna work. And then it works. Ha ha ha, I got you, sucker. I don't know why I did that. Basic energy, we got ourselves a Hollow Psychic. All for you, Chris. We got an Annoy Bat, because he's annoying, and he's a bat. Black Belt's Training. Dusclops. Papatos. Buddy Buddy Poffin. Sea King. Kieran. We got ourselves a Hollow Briar, a country boy that has upgraded himself to the Hollow. Duraludon. Wachow! And another Iron Boulder. Still not a boulder, still just a Pokemon. We have been lied to again. All right. 5th pack. Ugh. This one's fighting back, which means there's something in it, right? That's what that means? I don't think that's what that means. But if we cross our fingers and our toesies, maybe it'll produce some magic here. It was the Houndoom. Noibat. Black Belt's Training. Fanrotom. That's another card that I can set aside that's very playable. Slowpoke. Buddy Buddy Poffin. Sea King. We got a Kieran again. Bronzor Pokeball. That is so much shiny stuff. I know the last time we got one, that was just a regular reverse, I said that, but holy crap. That is a very silver card. Chrome even. Fantabulous. Monkey Dory reverse, we're sleeving that bad boy up too, and a Leafeon. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna sleeve the Leaf. Yeah, we're not sleeving the Leafeon, no. But everything else we got, we were sleeving that up. Monkey Dory, welcome to the party. We got 2 of you so far. Bronzor, welcome to the party. Rotom, I don't know if you're even worth more than the sleeve that I'm putting you in, but just because I've seen you played a lot in tournaments, you gotta have some sort of assumed value. What assumption that might be, I'm not sure, but here. We'll go ahead and put you down here, but you don't get to sit on top. Boom, there we go. Look at that. We are making some progress, ladies and gentlemen. Last pack of the 3rd 6-pack, which means we are officially, halfway through. Well, not officially. I mean, we'll officially be halfway through after this pack is open, you know. Okay, you get what I'm saying. You're following along. I trust you. Your brains are probably bigger than mine. I'm old and decrepit mentally. Houndour. Spritzy. Slowpoke. A Duskull. Executor. Crispin. That's what I'd be doing with my air fryer. I'd be crisping things up. Wow, 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 wow. Bow, 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 bow. Explosions, explosions. Fire! Just making sure you guys are still awake and thought my joke was funny. I sure did. Huh? What the fuck? Oh my god! I had no idea it could do that! We gotta celebrate! Bow, 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 bow. These videos are about to get completely unhinged. I'm here for it. Area 0 reverse. Fanrotom reverse, hell yeah, we'll take it. And a Jolteon. Fighting Lightning. God, that really makes me wish that it was called Fighting Lightning. It's not a word. And Fighting Lighting wouldn't have made any sense either. That is a beautiful art. Holy crap, that hollow is fantastic. That's awesome. Not awesome enough for a sleeve, but it's awesome enough for me to stop and look at it and say, wow, that's awesome. All right, everybody, we have rounded the bend. We're on to the back 9 of the golf course. We're on the back 18 packs. You know, that was a terrible joke. Terrible analogy. It made no sense. I've got everybody confused. Everybody's typing angry comments. What are you talking about? I don't know, okay? I'm not used to doing these alone. I'm not used to just talking to the camera solo anymore. I had moved on from those days, and now I am back. And I'm embracing it. Like a newborn babe. Applin, Mr. Sacklin, Sneasel, Pyroar, Buddy Buddy Poffin, Sea King, Carmen, Sneasel. Wachow! And a Glaceon. Permeating Chill. I need some hits to permeate these packs and produce me some goodies. Some goodies. God almighty. I am a strange character, y'all. I am so sorry. I'm not sorry. Why would I be sorry? You're here. You clicked on the video. You know what I'm like. You knew what you were getting yourselves into when you clicked on this video. Strange man saying strange things. And I have delivered. Amherst. Lopunny. Friends in Paldea. Bronzor. Crispin. This is the trainer pack. My lord. Shaman. Okay, see, it's just proving my point here. Hippopotas. Badoo. We're gonna sleeve that one too. Wow, and an Ortega! Look at that. Something different. It's not Atticus. That's what I care about. It's not Atticus. What does Ortega even do? Your opponent reveals their hand, and you choose a card you find there and put it on the bottom of their deck. If you put a card on the bottom of your opponent's deck in this way, your opponent may draw a card. That might be one of the worst cards ever printed. I'm gonna be honest with you, Ortega. They screwed you. They did you so bad. If anybody has ever thought about putting Ortega into a deck in a Pokemon community, they have no idea what the hell they are doing. Just horrendous. All right, anyway, I'm just happy to pull it. We're not here to get competitive cards, except for the ones that I've set aside that are actually good. But those are just because I need some staples, because I might want to play, ooh, Hollow Energy, baby. Add it to the pile. Hoot Hoot. Black Belt's Training. Riolu. Professor's Research. Kieran. Screamtail. It's Pasta. Janine's Secret Art. Archaludon. That's pretty cool looking. Regigagogosh Boogadabogus. And a Pheasantipity. Oh yeah. Good looking hollow. I like that design. Even it does look like it has giant purple nipple tassels. Yeah, freaky looking thing, you. Alright. Come on, I feel something. Something's coming. It's not me, which is good, given the circumstances. We are recording a video right now, but something's coming, and it's gonna be in this pack. Maybe the next pack, or one of the next 12, hopefully. I don't know. I'm really not good at this prediction thing. I'm just trying my best here. Uniri, that is beautiful. I would look happy too if I was in a beautiful little forest next to that mountain. Fantastic. Professor's Research. Slowking. Glass Trumpet. Binding Mochi. Maybe I'd say the right name for once. Throw you guys off. Ooh, we got our boy! Doon dun doogada bing bong boom bon Dunsparce. We got a Techno Radar. That's a shiny ass card right there. Good lord. You could blind somebody with that. If you were stranded out in the wild and needed to signal a plane flying overhead of your location, you could use a Techno Radar. Not even the device, just the fucking card. That alone would do it. I'm only sleeving one of them, okay? I'm only sleeving one of them. Did we pull this earlier, or was it just a regular Dunsparce? Oh god, I'm afraid to even look. Oh, okay. It was just a regular one. That makes it sting a little bit less. I mean, I was kind of right. I said there was something in that pack, and there was. It was just a big Dunsparce. Okay. I didn't specify what. I just said there would be something, and I was right. So give me that. Houndoom, Dreepy, Milk Mother, Reggie. You got Lacey. Look at that. She's just happy to be here too. Most of these trainer cards are really bad, and they're just happy to be here. Rising Tackle, Kabuniri, Amorous, and a Monkey Dory. Come on, yeah, something to sleeve, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're gonna have a Monkey Dory playset before the night is over, and I am stoked about it. Stoked about it. What deck is it that's running Monkey Dory right now? Before you guys say pretty much all of them, I think there was one that was running 4 copies. Was that Marnie's Grimmsnarl? I'm trying to remember what tournament I watched that was just running. They had, God, I don't remember. They had at least 3 of them benched by like turn 2 or 3, which was just absurd. They were moving damage counters all over the place. It was wild to watch. Oh! Do we already have a psychic one? We do. Damn, I was trying to get like every different one if we could. That's okay. That's okay. We're just happy to see it. Pinsir. Black Belt's Training. Badoo. We'll set him aside just in case the regular one is worth playing too. Some people like to go max rarity, you know? Pupitar. Executor. Explorer's Guidance. High Roar. Ooh, we got a Vaporeon. Is it a master? No, it's just a Pokeball, but still, that looks fantastic. The way that the light is hitting it up top here looks like it would, like the way it refracts. Oh, God, what a fantastic card. Just beautiful, just fucking stunning. Honestly, look at that. That is, oh my God. No, I'm not talking about because of the Vaporeon, you freaking nasty people in the comments. I wasn't even thinking like that. I'm a 35-year-old man, for God's sakes. I'm looking at the art. That is fantastic. I love that. Riolu? I'm not even gonna say it again. He's not worthy. All right, Vaporeon, you are up front. God, look, the light is even catching it on the... God, it looks amazing. It looks like water shining through the ocean onto a Vaporeon. I love it. I love it. A regular Bidoof might only be worth like a penny, to be honest with you guys, but it's a playable card, so we're gonna keep her protected for now. I imagine it's gonna be in the format for the next 2 years. Wrecking people's minds. So, we will sleeve it, and we will see what the little plant can do for us in the future. Oh, we got a fire energy that I don't think we have that one yet. We don't. That's a good thing. I don't know that we're gonna get all of them. That would be amazing. Noibat. Black Belt's training. Slow Pokey. I love him. He's so cute. Papatos. Ogre's Mask. That's probably the clearest image we have of all the different Ogre Pond masks. Kieran. Slow King, the king of the slow. We got another Pokeball dude. It's Larry again. We got Lacey. She's just happy to be here again. And an Archaludon. Archalugaduga. The holo cards in that one were a little warped. It happens. Larry, you are not gonna cover Vaporeon. Vaporeon is just catching the light way too well back there. That's definitely my favorite card that we've gotten so far, is the Vaporeon. Just because the way that looks under the light, that's incredible. Looks like a mosaic or like stained glass or something. It's really neat. Bro, that just exploded out of my hands. And it's totally out of order. Here's the code. Oh my God. Well, thankfully it's not like a god pack or anything. Well, I'll show you what was in here. This is all out of order. Thankfully it was just a holo rare. Sorry to spoil it, but we got another Flareon. Nothing crazy, and then a Groudon. That was the pack. Maybe that's why it launched itself off the table. It's like, let's just move on, shall we? Okay, let's recompose ourselves here. Oh my God, that distracted me there when I looked over and I saw my Pokemon cards flying through the air in slow motion. I couldn't stop them, but my brain was seeing it. Just la da 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 dee da, watching them fly away. Horrified that I'd look down and see like an Umbreon laying on the floor or something. Larry's Skill, Dunsparce, Mr. Needs a Full Art. Houndoom, Country Boy, Professor Mama. We got Bronzong. Oh, we got another Professor Dude. This time with a Pokeball. Black Belt's training. And time! Not the thing or the seasoning. The lady! We got time! We are pulling some full art supporters left and right, which have always been some of my favorite cards. Ever since I pulled a full art Professor's Birch sitting at my apartment in Florida when I first got back in the Pokemon cards. I told myself back then that I wanted to commit to doing a master set of full art supporters, but they have just gotten so out of control. There's just too many of them. Too many! And not enough packs. Not enough packs in the world for me to open to get all of them. Especially with how expensive they've gotten. Everything's expensive these days just because you can't find anything. Pokemon's outrageous. Oh, we got metal. I don't have that yet. Add to the collection, Chris. This is for you, buddy. Hoot hoot. Hoot. Black Belt's training. Riolu. Professor. Earthen Vessel. Tony Hawk's board. Dipplin. You got Poop Man. He's still inexplicably flying through the air. No idea how we got up there. We got the boys that are chilling. Jaw! And another Groudon. His power is swelling before he purges it. It's such a stupid joke. God, I'm so special. We're getting there. You guys want an energy update? Oh, yeah. Oh, these are beautiful. These are beautiful. A gift for the homie. Okay. It's fun to be able to talk to people that I know are watching the video. Like you, Nina. Are you watching this right now? I'm sure you are. If you are, thanks for the Pokemon hat. I still got it. Professor's Research. Applin. Sacklin, rather. Goldeen. Roto stick. We got a selfie stick, ladies and gentlemen. That's a first timer. Earthen vessel. We hadn't seen that yet. Tony Hawk's board. Diplin. We got Okie Dokie. I haven't seen Okie yet with his big fist and his tiny head. He reminds me of my dog. Miltank. And a Roaring Moon. That's a sick looking card. I can't even lie to you, dude. Can't even lie to you. The Ancients and the Futures with the hollows always look fantastic. Not even gonna sit here and act like I don't like them. I don't like pulling them. No, I don't like pulling them. But I do like seeing them. Last pack of the 5th 6-pack. You know, I've heard some things about these pull rates in this set being kind of unforgiving, and I am definitely seeing it. At least for the things that people are looking for, which is the Evolutions. We have yet to see any of them in their art rare variants, but that's okay. Remember? Expectations low, easy to meet them. There's a Vaporeon, look at that. Executor. And a Dusknoir. A cursed blast indeed. We're like a cursed pack. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Good luck, Charm. Bless us with your luck, almighty Chonky Snorlax. Keep him up here so he can watch over us as we pull a god pack. Alright. Let's do it. The last 6, ladies and gentlemen. I am a little nervous. Not even gonna lie to you. I'm a little anxious. All right, here we go. Ooh, hold on. That's a new one. That's a new one. We gotta follow. Yep, Hollow Fighting Energy. Whatever I just tried to say. Didn't come out right. Badoo, we'll set you down. Welcome to the team, little fella. Buniri, Powdon, Professor Mama, Suicune. Always love seeing a Suicune. Janine's Secret Art. That is not a secret art. You are just a regular uncommon. You are a liar. Flareon, another one! Again, just a Pokeball, but we're not complaining because look how beautiful that is. That is just, oh, see the way it catches the light like the Vaporeon did? Fantastic. Pregnancy Pillow, let's go. And a Blood Moon Ursaluna. That is sick. That is dope. I love Blood Moon Ursaluna. What a cool Pokemon. What a cool design. I like it. Now you end up sleeving a lot more cards when you're looking for playables, you know, some staples. I'm gonna have to order some more. I ordered a couple hundred not too long ago, but if I keep sleeving this many per video, it's gonna be, yeah, I'm gonna be running out real quick, you know what I'm saying? Got no idea why I just did that. Pupitar, Bronzor, Romatis. We got Big Head Boy, haven't seen you in a while. Is that a sign? Is it foreshadowing? Crispin. I'm not gonna say my joke again, it was so bad. Goldeen, Reggie. Oh, it's a Master Reggie. We are the Reggie Master. That's our first Master Ball, I think. Oh, that looks beautiful. Why do we keep doing this? Why do we keep pulling duplicates of our full art supporters? I don't need more of you. Here we go. We're gonna put the Reggie up front. Time already had her time in the spotlight, you know what I mean? She's just coming back to get another 15 minutes. Doesn't work that way. You had your time. Selfish. Give Reggie a chance to be the one. Ugh. Okay, we have got a few packs left. Has Prismatic redeemed itself? Has it proven itself worthy of its value? Who is to say? Houndour, Dusclops, Bronzy Boy. We got Techno Radar. Diplin. Professor Father. Another very shiny card. Good lord. Hoot Hoot. And a Sylveon. Just a regular old hollow. That conversation earlier today. Remember when a regular old hollow was like the coolest thing you had ever seen in your life? And now you've got every art and hollow and reverse and full art and secret art and illustration rare and secret illustration rare and secret art illustration rare that you can imagine. And a regular old hollow is just boring. Not this one though. Not this one. But maybe that's just the mentality we're at, you know? Maybe we need to go back to less is more. Maybe a hollow should be the best thing we get for a while. Make us appreciate what we had. Powdon, Uniri, Pinsir, Larvitar, Techno Radar, Diplin, Glass Trumpet, Aromatis, Aromades, Larvitar, and a Dusknoir. Look at that, that's a great looking hollow. We should appreciate that, but in this moment, I do not. In fact, I never want to see him again. Last 2. You thought I was going to say last one, didn't you? You did. You did. I know you did. I could feel that sigh of disappointment in your voice knowing that the video was over. But it's not, sucker! There's still more. Sneasel. Eggs. Larry. Done. Earthen vessel. I don't know why I didn't shorten that one. Heatran. Board. Trackloak, look at that! We got ourselves, is that the second one? I think that's the second one of those we got. Still beautiful as the first one. There's an Umbreon, look at that. We finally got ourselves an Umbreon. Nice to see. Wow! We finally got an evolution, look at that. It was bound to happen. Beautiful. We love Glaceon around here. Welcome to the party, Glaceon. You are not a secret art or anything like that. I will let the people know that, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm not excited to see you. It's been so long. You got so much catching up to do. The last prismatic pack that I will probably ever open, let's be honest. There's so many new sets coming out, and I want to focus my energy on those. Because this one has sucked my soul. Black Belt's training. Execute. I don't know what I just said there. Execute? What? Sneasel. Professor's research. Heatran. Explorer's guidance. Shaman. We got a Dusknoir. Larry's skill. Bruh. We're ending on a roaring moon, everybody. That's what we got. Not a Look, that was fucking brutal, all right? Look, there's a lot here, but it's what is here. I think that is a little bit of a disappointment. You know, we got plenty of cool things, but really none of the chase cards that we were looking for today specifically. If I was filling out a master set, this would be cool. We pulled a lot of cool things for that, but I'm not gonna tell you how much I spent on these. We're nowhere clear or close to breaking even, but that's fine. When you guys buy Pokemon cards, don't ever expect to make your money back. It is a gamble. It's like buying lottery tickets. So let's look at this over here. We also pulled some what I would call staples, some playable cards. We got a couple Badoos. He's great. We got a couple Monkeys. He's also fantastic. And we got a couple Fan Rotoms. Another card that people like to play in their decks. And last but certainly not least, we got a fine collection of Hollow Energies. Let's put the doubles in the back where they can hang out together. And then look at that. Almost, that might be close to a full set of energy. I'm not sure. I guess we'd be missing a dark energy. What else? I feel like I'm missing something. Fighting, steel, electric, psychic, water. Maybe we're not. Maybe that's close. Maybe. I don't know. You'll have to let me know because my brain, after opening up all those packs, has shut off completely, which is why we're going to say goodbye to everybody. I hope you have all enjoyed. I hope you had a good time watching me open up some packs that I've been wanting to open up for a long time. Were the hits what we wanted? Not exactly, but the time that I got to spend with you opening them was all I really needed to begin with. Let's be honest, I just needed an excuse to open cards. And you guys get to experience them with me, and I saved you guys a bunch of money so you didn't have to open them yourselves. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching and supporting these Pokemon card videos for what is almost 10 years. Crazy. So crazy, and I hope to be doing them for another 10, if not another 20. Go on down, like, subscribe, tell me what you thought about the video. If you want to see more, what set you'd like to see me open, keep it realistic. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. And Pikachu agrees. I'm out.